Hey everyone, this is Dayu from Ecom Ops. In today's video, I want to talk about why Walmart's stock price fell more than 20% in mid-May of 2022 and what you can learn from it as an e-commerce brand. Let's get into it. So in mid-May of 2022, retail giants Walmart and Target released lower than expected Q1 earnings, which crashed their respective stock prices. Walmart dropped more than 20%, Target dropped more than 30%. The general statement that they gave out was the impact was due to lower than projected consumer demand and increased supply chain costs and disruptions. But in reality, it was because of excess inventory, too much stock, and the underlying issue is long lead times and uncertain demand fluctuations, and how difficult it is even for a $340 billion company like Walmart to get it right. So let me explain. In 2021, a few things happened in the retail market. First, consumer spending remained strong, very strong in the wake of COVID, but their mix of purchases were completely different than normally projected because of COVID's impacts on spending habits. Second, supply chain disruptions made lead times to replenish stock a lot longer than usual. Generally speaking, traditional inventory planning depends on historical data to forecast demand. And inventory is typically planned out at least months in advance, sometimes 6 months or 9 months in advance. However, because of COVID's impact, as mentioned in point 1, all historical projections were essentially inaccurate because the demand was different. Adding to it the supply chain disruptions, it caused very inaccurate inventory planning. As a result, many high demand items ran out of stock. And as a consumer during that period, I'm sure you remember trying to get something and you couldn't find it anywhere. So to make this right, retailers stocked up on even more inventory because of the risk of selling out. The opportunity cost of not making a sales for a retailer can just be as bad as wasted inventory because that's a lost potential sale. And now here we are. The economy has been slowing down, consumer demand is down, and physical retailers like Walmart and Target have way more stock than they need. And this led to a few things. First, unnecessary storage costs and the usage of valuable warehousing space. Second, cash tied up in stock and inventory that can't be spent on other areas or investments. Third, a pressure for deep discounts to sell out the stock, leading to lower margins. And finally, potentially a total loss if that stock goes bad or goes out of season. Welcome to the world of physical retail. You should be glad that you're in e-com. Look, I often see folks thinking that holding a ton of your own stock in a local warehouse is somehow a necessity or an end game in e-commerce. That's really not the case at all. Walmart and Target, they had to because they're physical retail businesses. They actually need stock on shelves to operate. And even then, they couldn't project their inventory correctly in the face of uncertain demand. They have massive teams working on these problems. But you do not have to do this. As an e-commerce store owner, you have the option of reducing your lead times to days as opposed to weeks or months. So you can potentially plan for days of stock versus months of stock at a time. And that's through shipping directly from China. It gives you way more flexibility in stock planning and a lot less cash constraints. Take Ecom Ops, for example. We specialize in directly shipping from China. Our clients are able to, using China fulfillment, achieve the following. They can reduce their cash and inventory by 90% or more. They can ramp up to tens of thousands of orders per day in a matter of a week because it's so flexible to get more stock. And they can reduce the time to go to market for a new product launch by months at a time because it's so fast to get goods to our warehouse in China from a China factory. And this is all fulfilling directly from China to customers all around the world. And costs are many times cheaper than using some local fulfillment options. Look, with the economy looking how it is, consumer demand will continue to be uncertain, especially going into Q4. You want to be considering adding agility and flexibility in your supply chain. And shipping directly from China is one of the best ways to do it. And I'm going to talk about this more in some future videos, why shipping from China has improved improved so much recently and how to use it in the most effective ways. But in the last 3 to 5 years or so, shipping from China has really gotten so efficient, so much faster than before, and a very viable option to add agility and flexibility to your supply chain and add flexibility to your business as well. So definitely something you should consider. If you're interested, please check out our information below. I'll link it. Talk to our team, and if you like this video, I'll make more like this in the future. Like it, please subscribe to our channel and join our free Facebook group as well, where we continue to discuss supply chain and logistics topics. Thank you guys for listening. We'll talk about this in more detail in future videos. Again, this is Dayu from Ecom Ops. See you guys next time.